don't know. Maybe they're like Jack, and Jack has to think about things, and then he comes back and he's like, "I'm sorry," and whatever he said. It's just.
And we welcome you to Yankee Stadium as today. It is the 1927 Alternate Reality season as the 1927 Yankees try to go against their 2002 Yankees MLB schedule. As today is the second game of the series versus the Tampa Bay Devil Rays, as it's Wilson Alvarez for the Devil Rays and Urban Shocker for the New York Yankees. Remember, this is going to be exact lineups for the Devil Rays when they played the Yankees in their schedule in 2002, and this is the exact as played lineups for the Yankees from 1927 in the exact same game of the year. The Yankees, Alvarez for the again, this is going to be Stratomatic Basic with some Super Advanced that we can throw in that we're able to. Otherwise, these are the one-sided cards. Let's get this started from the Bronx as we play Stratomatic Baseball. Second game of the three-game series between the Yanks and the Devil Rays. Let's see if we can look at this while we're having... Why is chat not coming up as usual? Give me 1 second here. Am I making a mistake and why I don't see chat in here right now? Give me 1 second. I'm sure there's no one in here right this second, but that's okay. So give me a second here. Let's see here. Let's see. There's that screen. And that screen. Do that. All right. Well, let's see what happens. I don't know why it's looking weirded out to me. And let's see. Some feedback. No. All right. Well, let's get this started. Sorry, I'm looking at this with some concern. And here we go. Starting lineup. Tyner leading off and left. Same lineup as game one. Randy Wynn in center. Steve Cox at first. Greg Vaughn at DH. Toby Hall behind the plate. Ben Grieve in right. Bob Smith at third. Brent Abernathy at second. And Chris Gomez at short. Yankee defense is going to be Gehrig, Lazari, Koenig, and then Gazella. Outfield is Musel, Combs, and is Garbowsky. On the mound is Urban Shocker. This is his second appearance of the year. Last time, if you remember, he came in relief of Bob Shockey, went 5 innings, gave up 1 hit, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts, absolutely saved the Yankee bullpen that day. And he is back a couple days later, ready to start. Welcome to 1927 baseball. So here are the Devil Rays. We'll start with Tyner. He's 1 for 4 runs scored. He led off yesterday's game with a base hit and stole second and scored. He's off really fast here. Here he goes. 2-8 is a strikeout for Tyner. So Jason Tyner's out with a strikeout. 1 away. So Urban Shocker strikes him out. 1 away here in the Bronx. And we're underway. Here is Randy Wynn. Randy Wynn, 1 for 4 RBI. Had that in the first inning of yesterday's ball game. Here's the pitch. 6-6 is a pop to first. That's Gehrig, and it makes the catch for the second out. So now here is Steve Cox, the first baseman. So 2 outs here in the first. Cox to bat. Shocker, the windup and the pitch. 1-9 struck him out. 2 strikeouts, an inning for Urban Shocker. And the Yankees, the Devil Rays, go 3 up, 3 down. Let's go to the bottom of the first inning. No score. So for the Yankees, same lineup. Combs, Koenig, Ruth, followed by Gehrig, Musel, Lazari. Then it's Gazella gets to start again at third. Garbowsky this time behind the plate. And Pascal is your DH. Remember in the 1927 alternate Yankee replay, there is a DH and they will go ahead and always bat their DH ninth, no matter who it is. So here's Combs. So far, he is 6 of 19, 3 runs scored in RBI. Yankees kind of woke up in the game against Tampa Bay. 5-3 against Alvarez. Fly ball left field. That is going to be Tyner. Tyner is a 2. A 2 on a 9. Very interesting play that could be. 9 on a 2, and it does not. It drops down the line in front of Tyner. A double. So a 9 on a 2 results in a double, and Combs leads it off. So Earl Combs with a nice leadoff double. And now here is Mark Koenig. Koenig the batter, 4 for 19, 2 runs scored and 2 RBIs. Alvarez the lefty, here's the pitch. 3-6, single 1-7. That's a 13. Line drive to the shortstop. Gomez on the play. And now time for Babe Ruth to come up. He is having some year so far. We didn't expect anything less, but here is Babe's numbers. He's only 4 for 11, 7 runs scored, 4 RBIs, a double, 2 homers, 9 walks, 364 average. He hit 356 during the year. And he has a 1,000 slugging percentage and a 650 on base. That's how you have it. That's how you have a good year. Alvarez the lefty against Ruth. Here's the pitch. 3-7. There's a strikeout on Ruth. Oh, Ruth strikes out. That's one of the first time Ruth has been strike out. So the lefty against Ruth. Swing and it's 2 outs. Here's Lou Gehrig. Gehrig, 3 for 15, 2 runs scored, 3 RBIs, has a couple doubles. Starting to come around, lefty. Alvarez on the mound here, 6 and rolls around in a 3. Ground ball back to the mound, he's a 2. A 20 on a 2, and it's a re-roll. That could be dangerous. Anytime you re-roll, it is a dangerous situation. And it's going to be a 3 on a 2. Just gets him. Alvarez throws it over and retires the side. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. We played 1 here in the Bronx. It is no score. Top of the second, alternate reality, 1927 Yankees against the rest of Major League Baseball's 2002 schedule that the Yankees played. Here is the second inning. It'll be Greg Vaughn, followed by Toby Hall, and then Ben Grieve. Top of the second, play ball here at the stadium. Again, not showing, making sure we're not showing a chat here. Here's Greg Vaughn. Vaughn, the batter, 1 for 4 RBI, had a home run late in the game. So here's a shocker. Here's the pitch. Here's the pitch from Vaughn. 2-4, struck him out. Oh, and he got hurt. So Vaughn will be out of the ball game. So remember that. He's a designated hitter. So Vaughn will be moved out. Here's Toby Hall. Remember, any injuries is just as game injury. They will replay. They will come back in the next game if they are starting. So here's Toby Hall. That's a 1-7 ground ball to third. Nice play by Gazella. Throws him out for the second out. So now here is Ben Grieve. 2 outs for Grieve. 1 for 4. Runs scored in game 1. Shocker, the right-hander. Gets the sign. Here's the pitch. That rolls around on a 3-8 is a ground ball to first. Good play by Gehrig. He throws it over, covering, gets him. Shocker to the bag. 3 up, 3 down, go to double raise. Let's go to the bottom of the second here at the stadium. No score. For the Yankees, it will be Bob Musial, followed by Lazzari and Gazella. Musial, one of the Yankees who are raking. Let's bring him up here. So Musial so far on the season, 6 of 19, a run scored and 5 RBIs. Alvarez, the lefty, here's the pitch. 5-8, struck him out. Big strikeout for Wilson Alvarez, if you remember. He was some pitcher for the Chicago White Sox. This was kind of an injury-ridden season for Alvarez. So the Yankees should be able to hit this card, but so far Alvarez is looking good. Here's Lazzari. He's only hitting 188, but he's had some clutch hits lately. He's 3 for 16 with a double and an RBI. Alvarez and the pitch, 6-2, and he draws the walk. So a walk for Lazzari. Runner on first and 1 out. Lazzari's a surprising stealing of an A. So he's I believe it turns into a 1-15. So let's look at the numbers here. So let's see. A stealing is a 1-15. So Alvarez is a -6. You aren't going anywhere then. -5. So now here comes Mike Gazella. gets a start again today for Dugan. 1 for 5 in the last game with a run scored. Okay. Here's a pitch, Gonzalez again. He has to use the actual super advanced card. Fly ball center field. Good catch there by Wynn. Makes the catch. And that is 2 outs. So for 2 outs, here is again, we go to the bottom of the lineup for the Yanks, and it will be, again, it'll be Garbowski. Again, we're kind of made these hodge cards so they could have them. Kind of gets stuck in there. 2 outs, a runner on first. Garbowski, 3 for 9, a run scored. We're playing the year with Pat Collins behind the plate. Each catcher getting their time to catch. 1-9, ground ball to short. That's Gomez. Comes up and makes the play. And Alvarez has a good inning. No runs, a walk. 1 left. We play 2. Again, no score. Top of the third here at Yankee Stadium. It is Tampa Bay nothing and the Yankees nothing. Tampa Bay no runs, no hits. The Yanks no runs on 1 hit. Top of the third here at the stadium. So now here is Bob Smith. Bob Smith will be followed by Abernathy and Gomez. So Smith is the third baseman. Only hit 175 on the year. 1 home run. Shocker, looks in, gets the sign. That rolls in 3-2. Ground ball. He's hurt. Holy cow. Picks him up and throws him out. And that is the second injury for Tampa Bay today. So they'll have 2 injuries to deal with, but Smith will have to come out in the next batter. So here is Brent Abernathy. Abernathy 1 for 3 in his first start. So Tampa Bay having some injury issues in this one. 2-11, single 1 to 4. Nope, that's a line drive to third baseman Gazella for the second out. So 2 outs here in the third. That brings up the shortstop, Chris Gomez. So Gomez the batter. 2 outs here in the first. Shocker looking good. Here's the pitch from Urban. 3-12, and Gomez draws the walk. So walk for Gomez. He's an E-stealer. 1-11 running. He'll be held just to keep the +2 out of it. And now here's the left fielder, Jason Tyner. So runner on first, 2 out. Tyner, the left-handed batter. Shocker from the stretch and the pitch. 6-4, fly ball center field. That is Combs. That's a 17 on a 1, and he makes the catch. 18's the error. So nice catch by left fielder, and that is all she wrote. So Tampa Bay doesn't score in the third. We go to the bottom of the third. It is no score. So now Tampa Bay's really got to make some changes here because of some injury issues. So let's see where my Del Rays are, and we can go ahead and make those moves. So we got Brent Vaughn will have to come out the next time he's up. And then we'll have to go with maybe former Yankee, a couple former Yankees here. Actually, we'll put. He's a 3 at third, so we'll put in Andy Sheets. So Andy Sheets will come in. He will replace Bobby Smith at third base. Again, he's just fine. He's day to day, and he'll come back next game as long as he starts. Let's make a change in that lineup. Let's change the defense. And the new third baseman is Andy Sheets. Andy Sheets gets put in the ball game right there. And we go ahead and switch him out. Let's go ahead and put him in the lineup, they say. So let's make 2, we'll pinch hit for Vaughn next inning. That's fun. Bob Smith. So Sheets is there. Place player in the lineup. He's at third. Yep, flip it. And then back there. And back to the bottom of third inning. Oopsie. Let's flip it back, I think. So let's do the Yankees are up here in the bottom of the third inning. And yep, and it's now Ben Pascal, the DH. So Ben Pascal's up, last of the third. Pascal so far is 3 for 14, 2 runs scored, getting most of the starts as everyday DH. Alvarez, the lefty on the pitch, 3-11, fly ball center field. That is Wynn. Comes in, makes the catch. 1 out in the third. Here is Earl Combs, the center fielder. Combs doubled his first time up. He's the lone hit of the ball game. Alvarez winds up. Here's the pitch to Combs. 6-11. He draws the walk. So Combs on again, but with a great hold, that will probably get Combs from running. He'll be on at first and held there. Runner on first and one out. Here's Koenig. Koenig line to shorts first time up. Alvarez from the stretch. Here's the pitch. That's a 1-9 ground ball, double play ball. That's the shortstop. Pitches the second, back to first, double play. 6, 4, 3. That is Gomez to Abernathy over to first baseman. Over to the first baseman, Steve Cox to get 2. 6, 4, 3, and the Yankees are done in the third. No runs on walk, nobody left after the double play. It is no score. So top of the fourth for Tampa Bay. Wynn, Cox, and a pinch hitter for Vaughn here in the fourth inning. So Tyner to hit. It's Wynn. Randy Wynn, who popped the first his first time up. Last of the fourth. Top of the fourth coming up. Shocker looking dominant so far. Here's the pitch. 5-7, and that's a ground ball second. That's Lazari. He's a 2. He's going to be a 1. That's going to be an infield hit. He knocks it down, unable to come up with it. That's a base hit. So Wynn is on board with a base hit. First hit of the ball game for the Devil Rays. And now Wynn probably with a chance to steal. 1-15, 0-0, and he'll get it. And the whole will be a -2. So 1-13 for Wynn, and he's in there with a stolen base. So Randy Wynn, first hit of the ball game for Tampa Bay, also steals second. And now here's Steve Cox. Hold him on at second. Runner on second, nobody out. Getting the advantage here. 2-8 ground ball to third. That holds him. Good play by Gonzalez. Throws him out. And that's the first out. That's right in front of him. So they'll have in for Greg Vaughn, the batter. But again, he looks like he might have had an oblique issue, or he may have had some back spasms. So now the Devil Rays will have to go in with somebody else. And looking for this is where you look for the best possible bat. Get somebody maybe with some home. Okay, how about Jared Sandberg? 54 RBIs, only hit 244. Third baseman, first baseman. And so he has a lot of power. So that will be a good bat for Tampa Bay to bat in this situation. So Jared Sandberg for the injury for Greg Vaughn. Runner on first, 1 out. Sandberg the batter. He is a right-handed hitter against Shocker, the right pitcher. Here's the pitch from Shocker. 6-9 single for Sandberg. So Jared Sandberg with a base hit. That could score Wynn. They were holding him. So that'll be a -1 for Wynn. He's a 1-14 to come around the score. Here he comes. He is safe without even a throw. So a single for Sandberg. Let's see if he goes to second. Sandberg is a 1-13 running. Does he go to third? Yes, he does. A 1-10 running. So Jared Sandberg gets a base hit. He will score Wynn from second, and he will go in the second on the throw. He was placed a selected runner on second. Here we go. Runner on second, 1 out, 1-0 Tampa Bay. So Sandberg comes in as a pinch hitter and gets the ribby. So here's Toby Hall, runner on second, 1 out. Shocker from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 1-10, pop to second. Lazari's there, makes the catch for the second out. These Yankees have had a tendency coming out of the time machine. I mean, literally just kind of scruffing along here. Teams like Baltimore beat them 2 out of 3, should have woke them up. And now here's Ben Grieve. He ground out the first his first time up. Shocker from the stretch. 5-4 is a ground ball to third. That is Gazella. Gazella is a 3 out there. 13 on a 3. And he makes the play. Nicely done. So it ends the inning. Tampa Bay, 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 left. We go to the bottom of the fourth. It's Tampa Bay 1 and the Yanks nothing. Yanks will now try to see if they can now wake up here against Wilson Alvarez, who can work into the 5th inning without any fatigue. It's 1-0. It's 1-0 Devil Rays. So now here is the Bambino, Babe Ruth. So Ruth struck out his first time up, looking to tie this up. Is the lineup and deals. Again, he gets him on his own card, 6-6, and walks him. So Ruth again draws the walk. So again, he adds to his impressive on-base resume. Here is Gehrig. He grounded out to the first baseman to time up. Runner on first, no out. Lefty, Alvarez to Gehrig. 6-7, and that's a strikeout. Big strikeout for Alvarez as he strikes out Lou Gehrig. First out in the fourth. Here's Bob Musell. Struck out his first time up. Wilson Alvarez pitching much better than advertised. Runner on first, one out. Alvarez working from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Musell. 3-11. He draws the walk. So back another 2 walks in the inning. And the Yankees pass the baton now to Tony Lazzeri. Their hard-driving second baseman. 2 on, 1 out. Walked his first time up. Alvarez from the stretch. Big opportunity for the Yankees to get back in it right now. 2-8. Boom! That's gone. Deep to left field. Way back. Look up, and that was gone. 3-run automatic home run. Tony, push him up. Lazzeri. 3-run homer, and the Yankees lead it 3-1. So now here's Mike Gisella. Murder's Row has woken up here in the Bronx. So here's Mike Gisella. So 3 runs in, 1 out. Pitch to Gisella, 4-8, and that's a fly ball right field. Good play for the right fielder. Agreed. Comes in, makes the catch for the second out. Here is John Gravowski. So Gravowski comes up, ground ball to shorts first time up. Alvarez looks in, lefty-righty matchup, and the pitch. This will be a 5-6 ground ball to second base. That's Abernathy. 16 on a 2 makes the error. And Abernathy unable to make the play. On base error on Abernathy. E4. And that will again lock it up here for the Yankees to keep the inning going. Here's Ben Paschal again. Yankees put up the top of the order when we come back around. They can't give the Yankees extra bats. Runner on first, 2 outs, 3 in. Here's the pitch from Alvarez. 5-5, ground ball to short this time. Gomez is a 4. That's an issue. That's a 4. That's going to go through for a base hit. It does, and 2 stars. Gomez unable to come up with it. They'll go first to third without a throw, and the Yankees continue the inning. So now it's going to be Earl Combs. First and third, 2 outs. Combs 1 for 1, a double and a walk. Lefty matchup. Alvarez from the stretch. Here it is. 3-8 ground ball to first. Cox comes up with a ghost of the bag himself, and that's all for the inning. All runners hold, and that's all. But they score 3. We go to the 5th. 3-1 Yanks. So a big 3-run homer by Lazzeri, and the Yankees get all the way back. So top of the 5th. Wonder what we. It's weird. Okay, let's continue. Oh, let's see. Hang on 1 second. Let's do this. So sorry about that. In case people watch it later, and I'm just trying to work out the kinks here. Here we go, and let's do this here in the 5th. So top of the 5th. It will now be Andy Sheets the batter. This is his first official at bat after Bob Smith got taken out. Former Yankee farmhand. Shocker looks in. Here's the pitch. That rolls around on a 3-8. Struck him out. First out in the 5th. So Urban Shocker, a little more confidence now as a 2-run lead. And now here's Abernathy. Abernathy lined to third his first time up. Here's the windup and the pitch. That's a 1-7 ground ball to third. That's 1 out. Gisella throws them out for the second out. So at 2 outs, here's a shortstop, Chris Gomez. So Gomez the batter, 2 outs in the 5th, 3-1 ball game for the Yanks. Here's Shocker and the windup and the pitch. 1-3 ground ball to second. Lazzeri throws them out, ends the inning. Let's go to the bottom of the 5th. It's 3-1 Yanks. So Shocker has worked a very impressive 5. It's going to be Koenig, Ruth, and Gehrig. Koenig 0 for 2, line to short, and a double play grounder. Alvarez still on the mound. This is his fatigue inning. 6-5 struck him out, and Koenig down on strikes. He's 0 for 3.
Yeah.
Here's the Bambino, Babe Ruth. He has struck out and walked and scored his 8th run score of the day. Alvarez gets the sign. Here's the pitch to Bambino. Foul ball. Ooh, here's another pitch. Let's make sure.
My cousin had COVID last night. His wife. And his son on the ventilator. They all forgot it.
10, 5 ball center field. It's shallow. Wynn makes the catch, and that's 2 outs. So 2 outs. So here is Gehrig. Gehrig is 0 for 2. Alvarez with a lineup. Here's the pitch. 3-9. There's a line drive down the line, but it's a nice play by Wynn. Picks up, fielded, and a long single. So Gehrig with the long single. Here is Musial. Musial 0 for 1 with the walk. Alvarez from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 3-7. Struck him out. And that does it for the Yankees in the 5th. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. Let's go to the 6th. It is 3-1 New York. So now here's Tyner, Wynn, and Cox against Shocker here in the 6th.
Not yet, but they've been with them.
Shocker, Wynn. So here we go.
And my mom and dad on Sunday. And yeah.
All right. Tyner 0 for 2. Shocker here. 3-7. Pop to second. Lazari comes in and makes the catch. And that's 2 out. These are games the Yankees have to win. And they're proving it right now. At least they're showing their weight right now. Win 1 for 2. Single, stole second in RBI. Here's the pitch. 1-9. Struck him out. Big strikeout for Shocker. Wins their best player. You got to get him out. And now here's Steve Cox. So 2 outs. Top of the 6th. Shocker here in the 6th inning. Cox so far in the ball game 0 for 2. 4-8, and that's a fly ball left field. Easy play. Yes, it is Musial, and that is 6 strong innings for Urban. Shocker. Let's go to the bottom of the 6th inning. It is 3-1 Yanks. So here is Lazari, 3-run homers last time up. He's provided the offense. Alvarez will stay in there. He's not fatigued. So here we go. Wants to give him some length. 2-10. That's a line drive for Lazari, and he's starting to find his ab. We talked about it before. He may be getting out of his slump. So now here is Mike Gazzella. Gazzella's 0 for 2, 1 for 7 so far on the year. Alvarez from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 3-6 and a walk. That's 2. He is 1 more from being out of this ball game. And now here's Johnny Garbowski. Let's see who pitched for the Devil Rays that day. So Wilson Alvarez went 4 1/3, and JC Jesus Calame was the pitcher. So you know what? Staying in tradition, we'll go ahead and put, because this is such a god-awful team, we'll probably put Jesus Calame in this game and see if we can get an out or 2. So new pitcher for the Devil Rays is Jesus Calame. So Calame comes in. He's a +9 hole or righty. Holy smokes. So that will be an interesting thing. I don't think he'll be in there that long. So new opposing pitcher, Jesus Calame. Does not bat, and he's in the game. So now he's in, right-handed. He will now pitch to Gravowski. Runner on first and second, nobody out. Here's the pitch. 4-8, and a walk. Bases loaded and nobody out. And now here's Ben Pascal. Bases loaded, no outs. Infield will play in. Calame from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 4-9. Ground ball to second. Here's Abernathy. He is a 3 on a 15. That's a tough play. Ground ball. B gets him out at the plate. 4-2. Wow. Fielder's choice. 4-2. So with 1 out, Pascal unable to get the job done. Here's Earl Combs. So with 1 out, Combs is now up. Combs has he's 1 for 1, 1 for 2, a double and a walk. Lefty righty matchup. Calame from the Oopsie, from the stretch. Sorry. Combs the left-handed batter against Colome. Here's the pitch. 2-8 line drive to first base is Cox. Yankees unable to get more. 2 outs. So now here's Koenig. So Koenig sometimes gotten the big blows for the Yankees this year. Let's see if he's able to do it right now. And now here it is. Koenig comes up. He's 0 for 3. He's 4 for 22, but he has 2 ribbies. Big opportunity. Can Jesus Colome get the job done for the Rays? 1-4 ground ball. Colome has it, throws them out, and the Yankees leave the bases loaded in the 6th. We go to the 7th, and it's only a 3-1 ball game. Wow, the Yankees left the bases loaded and nobody out in the 27th able to do anything. That's going to leave a mark. Top of the 7th, Urban Shocker's only given up 2 hits. Here's one of the guys who had one, Jared Sandberg. His first official at bat was a base hit and run batted in. Here's Shocker in the pitch. That is going to be a 3-6. Struck him out. He almost found one of his home run rolls. That's the first out. So a big strike out there. That would have been gone if it was a 3-5. So now here's Toby Hall. Toby Hall's 0 for 2. Shocker gets the sign. Here's the pitch. Shocker on a 4-3 ground ball back to the mound. He's a 2-20. That's going to be a re-roll on a 20. So a re-roll, we talked about how dangerous they can be. 15 on a 2 makes a nice play. Shocker, 2 away. So 2 outs there. So here is Ben Grieve, 0 for 2 so far. Grounded back to the first and then ground the third. Lefty against the righty. Shocker at the windup and the pitch. 3-10 double for Ben Grieve. Tying runner come plate. Third hit for the Devil Rays. And here is Andy Sheets. Does Tampa Bay go to the bench and put somebody else at third base and try to give him a chance here? Let's see who is still available on this bench. Not a lot of firepower. But you know what? They'll let Sheets bat here. Top 240 hitters, not bad. 2 outs, runner on second. Shocker from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 2-5 and walked him, and Sheets draws a walk. Oh, we're going to have to check something out on the old game and see what Shocker's. If what his rating was, because I don't have it, so let's make sure I'm assuming he was probably a 9 or maybe an 8. So let's look at Shocker's numbers. Holy cow. So 2 outs. Oh, Lordy. Here we go. Your dad's calling. Honey. Your dad's calling. All right, let's look at the 1927 season. We'll take a timeout here in case you're watching. Sorry about the delay. Let's see. So let's look at the Yanks here. And it's going to be hurt. It's going to be 18-6, 2.84 ERA, 27. He's a starter 8, relief 5. He's a hold -1, by the way. So he can go. He'll fatigue in the 7th. 2 on, 2 outs. Abernathy the bat. Here we go. So Shocker from the stretch. 2 on, 2 outs. 2-6 popped up. He just missed them all. Oh, he got a break. Cazella's there, makes the catch, and Shocker pitches a nice 7 innings. It is 3-1 Yanks. We go to the 7th inning stretch. So now the Yanks will send up Ruth, Gehrig, and Musial against Jesus Colome. So far, Ruth 0 for 2. Here's the pitch from Colome, 1-8, and yet another walk. So Ruth draws yet another walk. Here is Gehrig. Runner on first and nobody out. Gehrig 1 for 3. He's 4 for 18. Colome from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 5-11, and he draws the walk. That's 2. So let's look at his rating now. Column A is a 2, and he came in. Let's see when he came in under. He may be fatigued on the next walk. Column A's 1+ inning, so yeah, technically he's gone his first full inning. Well, he came in. He came in on the Yanks, and yes, he's pitched a full inning. So he would be fatigued on the next one. So Musiel, the batter, first and second, nobody out. 2-6 single. That will probably fatigue him. Ruth will come around. He was probably held. So it'll be a -1. Ruth will be a 1-13. Ruth's going to try to score. Here it is. He's out at third. He's out at the plate. So they'll hold the runners with that case. So Ruth is gone at the plate, and that will hold Gary at second. So the Yankees try to add another run. Center fielder Randy Wynn came up and threw a strike to the plate, and a nice tag by the catcher, Toby Hall. So a nice throw from Wynn, and again, the put out is made by Hall behind the plate. So put out there. Yankees trying to get extra runs. It's not working. First and second one out. Here's Lazari. He's 2 for 2. Let's see if his hot bat continues. They're going to need it to continue to add some runs here. And again, he'll be gone. Zambrano. I got to see if there is a Douglas Creek that I'm missing in my set. Otherwise, we'll just go to Mr. Victor Zambrano. He's a +1 on a hole. He can go 3, so he's a longer reliever. So again, he's a 3. He was 8 and 9, 5.53 ERA, 11 starts. So second one out, 6, 8, and that's a 5 ball. Zella, 2 out in the 7, 2 on. Here's the pitch. 6-11, 5 ball right field. That's trouble for Grieve. He's going to have to come over. He's going to have to make a fantastic catch. He's a 4. 4 on a 12 is really going to be a problem. 12 on a 4 drops in for a base hit. And that will score the run. That will score, I believe, Musial from Gary from second. Musial will go to third, and the Yankees lead 4-1. So Mike Gazzella gets a well-needed RBI. Yankees tack on one here in the 7th, and here's John Gravowski. So now Zambrano on the stretch. It's going to be a 4-7. It draws the walk. Bases loaded. And now it brings up Ben Pascal. He's been up in this spot before. 1 for 3 today. 4 for 17 on the season. Zambrano from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 4-10, 5 ball left field. Tyner is there. Makes the catch, and he limits the Yankees to 1 run. We go to the 8th. The Yankees holding on to a 4-1 lead. So here we go. This is the point of weakness inning for Urban Shocker into the 8th. The question is, what do we do? He came in, pitched 5 innings, so he's pitched 12 innings over the span of this week. So the Yankees are going to make a move, and I think they're going to go to their closer. We'll see more, or at least their guy pitched. He had a bulk of innings. He would come in first inning, second inning, too. And he also will give the Yankees a lot of starts. So he also comes out of the pen. He's also going to be a key star for this team, too, down the line. So we'll see more. Is the new pitcher, does not bat. And here we go. So he'll pitch to Chris Gomez, followed by Jason Tyner and Randy Wynn. 4 runs are scored. Gomez is 0 for 1 with a walk. 5-9, a 5 ball center field. There's your first out. Yes, it is. Earl Combs. So 1 away. Tampa Bay only 3 hits in the ball game. Here's Jason Tyner, 0 for 3. Left-handed hitter against Moore. Moore with the windup. Here's the pitch. 1-5 single for Jason Tyner. So Tyner with his first hit. Young, he's a nice, good-looking kid out there. Here is Randy Wynn. Wynn so far 1 for 3, a single, stole second, and scored only runs so far. Tampa Bay putting up a little bit of rally. More from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 3-10, 5 ball left field. That is Musiel makes the catch for out number 2. And now here's the first baseman, Steve Cox. So Cox with the chance to hit away. Cox 0 for 3, struck out his last time up. 2 outs in the eighth. We'll see more from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 1-7 ground ball to first. Garrett waves off Moore, takes it to bag himself, and that's all for the Devil Rays in the eighth. Let's go to the bottom of the eighth. The Yankees holding on to a 4-1 lead. 4-1 lead. I apologize, folks, but I don't see chat today. Unless I clicked on something that says do not see it or do not chat. So I do apologize if you're here and watching the game with me today. And here we go. It's going to be Combs, Koenig, and Ruth. The bat in the eighth spot. Yankees hits the Rays, Devil Rays, 1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error. Combs, the batter, he's 1 for 3, a double and a walk. Zambrano stays on the mound, pitches for the Devil Rays, 3-10, fly ball center field. That is Wynn makes the catch for out number 1. So Combs is out, and here's Mark Koenig. Koenig so far is 0 for 4. He's kind of had an ugly 0 for 4 so far. Zambrano with the windup. Here's the pitch. 2-4 line drive to the second baseman Abernathy, and he takes a very ugly 0 for 5. And it comes up to Babe Ruth. Ruth is 0 for 2, 2 walks and a run scored, hitting .308, 4 for 13, 8 runs scored, 4 RBIs, including 2 home runs. 11 walks on the season. Here's the pitch from Zambrano. 6-7. That's a base hit for Ruth. Line drive down the right field line. Ruth stops at first and will take a nice turn. So Ruth at least gets a hit. Here his struggle still documented. 1 for 3, a walk and a run scored. He's 4 for 18 so far. Lefty-righty matchup. Zambrano from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 1-12, and he draws another walk. So Garrett draws yet another walk for himself. That is number 7. So 2 on. He passes the baton to Bob Musial. Yankees have passed the baton a lot today, and you'll probably find that out with how many men they left on base. So far, Musial is 1 for 3 with a walk and a run scored. Here's a swing. 1-5, struck him out, and Zambrano gets the big strikeout. Let's go to the 9th. It's 4-1 Yanks. And it's going to be in the middle of the order, Sandberg, Hall, and Grieve. So Sandberg to bat. We'll see more. Looks to close it out for the Yanks here, trying to get the record of 3-2. Sandberg 1 for 3 and swings 5-7 and out. First out of the 9th. Wilt Seymour overpowers Jared Sandberg, and now here is Toby Hall. 1 out for Hall, 0 for 3. Yankee fans on their feet. They're sensing win. Moore, here's the pitch from Moore. 2-7, fly ball left field. Musial is there, makes the catch, and that's 2 outs. So here is Ben Grieve. 2 outs in the 9th. Yankees look to improve to 3-2 and take the first 2 games of this first homestand of the year against the Devil Rays. Here's the pitch from Moore. And the pitch. 3-7 base hit for Ben Grieve. That's his second double of the day, and he keeps the inning alive. So Grieve is 2 for 4 with a couple doubles. Rays with 5 hits, and here is Andy Sheets. He walked his last time up. That's kind of why we kept him in there. I thought maybe he can get on base. Now it's time to look in your crystal balls and see if they have somebody who might be able to do better. And we're going to bring in Damian Rolls. So Damian Rolls will come in. They'll look for a third baseman if they find a way to tie this thing up, which I hope they don't. So pinch hitter Rolls. He seems to be one of the best hitters left on what I have left here. So Rolls will get an opportunity here. Sheets came into play for Bob Smith, who got hurt. So this is the third man in this part of the order. Runner on second, 2 outs. Moore tries to close it out here for the Yanks. 4-3 ground ball back to the mound. He's a 2. He's a 1. Moore cannot field it. That's a base hit. So runners will go first and third. Damian Rolls probably beat that one out. He probably did. He starred. So he's a D stealer. And now all of a sudden the Devil Rays bring the tying run to the plate. And it's going to be Brent Abernathy. Does he get a turnabout or they look for somebody else? Abernathy is a 2. has 2 home runs on the season. Let's see if they have somebody. Oh, you know what? You know what? They're going to probably bring in a youngster by the name of Carl Crawford. So Crawford probably not on the roster till September. So Crawford will come in and he'll get his swings. Again, if they come back, they're going to have to make some wholesale changes here. So here we go. Crawford the bat. And here's the swing. So Crawford bats for Abernathy. Moore on the mound. 2 on, 2 outs. Again, major save situation. Here we go. And the pitch. 2-9 base hit down the line for Crawford. Gets one home. That rolls all the way to third. And it's 4-2. So Tampa Bay keeps in this ball game. RBI Carl Crawford. B Steeler, but he will not be going anywhere. So now here's Chris Gomez, 55 hitter, 10 home runs, has some power. We'll see if he can find a shot here. 4-2 Yanks, 2 outs in the 9th. Tampa Bay passing the baton, keeping in this game. Moore from the stretch, looking to close it here. 2-3, ground ball to short. Koenig's got it, long throw to first, and gets him, and that's the ball game. The Yankees win 4-2. As all runners will hold, Yankees win this 4-2. The final stats and recap this one for you. So here's your end game. The winning pitcher was Urban Shocker. Will still give the save the more, even though he struggled a little bit. Losing pitcher is Wilson Alvarez. And I believe this was let's look on the date of the calendar here against the original Yankees of 2002. It was April 6, 2002, and this was a weekend series. So April 6th is a Saturday, 2002. And again, we played this one. It was at Yankee Stadium. Let's do that one. Save that. Let's go over the stats fairly quick here so we can get in and out here. Tampa Bay loses their second game of this replay. Tyner 1 for 4. Wynn 1 for 4. Runs scored. Cox 0 for 4. Vaughn was 0 for 1 while I was in there. 1 for 3 RBI knock. Grieve 2 for 4. 2 doubles. Runs scored. Rolls was 1 for 1. And Crawford was 1 for 1 with an RBI. For the Yankees, Combs 1 for 4. Koenig 0 for 5. Ruth 1 for 3. Runs scored. 2 walks. Gehrig 1 for 3, Musial 1 for 4, Lazzari 2 for 3, 3 RBIs, including a big 3-run homer. Gazella 1 for 3 RBI, Garbowski 0 for 2, Pascal 1 for 4. Yankees drew 10 walks again, drawing a ton of walks like they always do. Tampa Bay scored first, 1 in the 4th. Yankees fought back with 3 in the 4th on Lazzari homer, added 1 in the 7th. Tampa Bay added 1 in the 9th. Yankees 4 runs, 8 hits. Tampa Bay 2 runs, 7 hits, and an error. Fielding error only by Abernathy. Left on base, Tampa Bay 7, Yankees 13. That's why they had some struggles. Grieve had 2 doubles for 2. Combs had his second double. Lazzari had his first home run. RBIs by Crawford, Sandberg, Gazella. 3 RBIs for Lazzari. That's 4. Stolen base for Wynn. And that will be your offensive statistics. In the pitching department, winning pitcher is Shocker. Boy, he's pitched a lot. 7 innings, 3 hits, 1 run earned, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts, ERA 0.75. He's pitched 12 innings so far, only giving up 1 earned run. We'll see Moore gets saved. He goes 2 innings, 4 hits, 1 run was earned. Kind of struggled. Alvarez went 5 innings, 5 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned, 5 walks, 5 strikeouts. I didn't, for some reason, they did not get the pitcher for me, Zambrano, in. So they had Colome finish it out, went 3 innings, 3 hits, 1 run was earned, 5 walks, and 1 strikeout. That's fine. It's not really keeping Tampa Bay numbers. So your final score is 4-2. Let's let you go here and let you know what to expect on next game here. So the last game of the series is a Sunday finale between these Yanks and the Rays. And let's see who's going to be pitching for the Rays so far. It will be Tanyan Sturtz. He'll get the shot for Tampa Bay as he's looking against this Yankee lineup. The Tampa Bay Rays will play the exact same lineup. Besides, our own Yankee broadcaster, John Flaherty, will be batting eighth in the lineup, and Felix Escalona will bat ninth and play short. Otherwise, the lineup will stay the same. So big John Flaherty will be in the ball game in our Sunday. Yankees, let's go ahead and go one. To be Wade Hoyt. You'd think they'd probably go to Hoyt finally. So let's go ahead and play their Sunday game, which will be April 17th, 1927. And let's see if we can go ahead one more day there. And beat Boston 14-2. So their offense really came out high. Wade Hoyt pitched. So Hoyt did start. Most likely went all the way if it was a 12-run game. So let's see any interesting on the starters or anything else. Hoyt did go 9, of course. It was 1927. Their lineup was Combs, Koenig, Ruth, Gehrig, Musial, Lazeri, Gazella keeps starting, Pat Collins back behind the plate, and Wade Hoyt will be your pitcher. So, yeah, it will be Sturts against Hoyt in the Sunday finale. And then the Yankees, I think they have a series with Boston, I believe, coming up. After that one, let's see if I'm right, what I remember seeing. Let's see, in their next series after that will be they go to Tampa Bay at the Sky Dome. So they'll go play the Blue Jays. That should be a lot of fun. So, all right, thank you folks for being here. I appreciate all your time. I'll get your comments later on. I do apologize if there's any issues. Thank you guys coming in. I appreciate it. We'll see you again for more of this 1927 alternate reality against the 2002 Yankee schedule, as they'll play all the Yankee opponents from that year. Their record now goes to 3-2. We'll see you again. Have a good day.